On it, I'm on it, I'm on the street.
Boy beats.
I'm on it.
Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped.
On the strip.
What up? It's the Rawway Show podcast with Rawway and Paul Clark.
Yep.
And I'm your guy, Rawway, aka the Big Homie.
Him.
And that guy is
Paul Clark, that born and raised,
Lincoln Parker,
just got here.
your barber's favorite barber.
And for the last 2 episodes, every time we about to announce him, he out there taking a shit somewhere in the back thing right there. He ain't in the bathroom for that long.
Little shitty boy.
Ain't no toilet paper in there either, and the sink don't work. We gonna see how dry his hands is when he come out.
Yo, I'll be back. I gotta go down the street.
But I was just telling him about how like his pit bulls and shit, right? When I go fuck with him and shit, his pit bulls is there, and I'm a bitch when it comes to them type of dogs, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of freeze up and I try to act like I'm cool, but I'm not. I'm paranoid to the motherfucker.
That's the best thing to do, fucking around with dogs anyway, because dogs are usually more scared than you are. Even though they may seem like they want to attack you, if they get started, it's like they usually attack.
But at least people give a warning, like, "Hey, motherfucker, you better sit your." They give you a warning that they about to do something and shit. These motherfucking dogs, they don't. So this is what I think in my head about your dogs and shit. Like, I actually talk for your dogs in my head. That dog looking at me like, I know we appeared cool the last time you was here, but. Nigga, that was the last time. And he gonna tear me up and shit. It's not
I train him though. I train him to be around, like around my regular people. Like, he see you on the regular. He might not come in. But if he's a nice boy. He ain't really on that mean rah-rah shit. I mean, they protectors.
You know, there's 2 type of people right here. I see it in movies and shit too. Like, you could be that motherfucker when you get attacked. But man, I would stab that dog in that. No, you got them type of people. And then you got the people that'll sit there and just and let the motherfucker do whatever.
This right here, ladies.
I think that's. Hey, you know Tehran, right? Okay, Tehran was telling me this what was it? Presbyterian Canarian?
Persicanarian.
That is a big ass.
Dude down the street got one. I'm getting one of them.
It's a big ass dog and shit. You know, what's Tehran's last name? Revish. Tehran Revish. You know what I'm saying? Real story. Go talk to him and shit. So this motherfucker fucked up. He walking with a limp and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling me what happened and shit. He's like it's at night and shit. This is when we had that mental health specialist here, okay. And I was trying to tell her you can you know what I'm saying. Diagnose your own fucking self. Because I watched this nigga do it. You know what I'm saying? PTSD. Right. He said he's coming out of his dude's crib at night. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, all of a sudden this dog come, it's a say it again.
Persicanarian.
Yep.
Or Persicanarian.
Yeah, my teeth won't let me say it. But he was like, he see it coming. So it's this pickup truck. So he grabbed his hands on top of that metal shit that's on top to try to pull himself off. And the dog snatched him, and he got him right here, right? So he thought the dog was just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like that, because he like, no, this dog snatched him up where both his feet was in the air like this, you know what I'm saying? And then he hit the ground. Now, you know what I'm saying, this nigga do hit hard. I watched him knock a few motherfuckers out. So he said, while the dog is at him and shit, this is not what I would have did. I would have been like, until somebody hurt me, like a bitch, you know what I'm saying? He said, but he took everything he had and was like, bow. That dog looked at him and bit his hand. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's the motherfucker that live right there. It's his dog. You know what I'm saying? So he getting tortured. So it's a motherfucker that's there. You know what I'm saying? But he's sitting in his car watching. So he's like, he couldn't take it no more.
Probably kind of.
So he like, and he meant to hit the dog, but he hit both of them. You know what I'm saying? So and the dog ran off. So he was telling Tehran, he's like, I didn't mean. He said, I don't give a fuck. You know, Tehran told me, I don't give a fuck what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because you saved my life and shit right here. So he went to the motherfucker's house and he was like, your dog did this to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, and he was showing it his hand. He said, oh, those 2 little marks right there. He said, nah, nigga. And he raised up his sweatpants. And the meat that was on that motherfucker, all this blood just started flowing down and shit. You know, just started flowing down and shit.
What the motherfucker did?
So to this day, if he see a Kroger bag blowing, you know what I'm saying? If he hear keys jingling, he gonna think it's a collar.
I'm like that.
This nigga jumping over a fence, he ain't worn. I mean,
I'm like that. When it comes to dogs, I'm not like that. Like I'm pretty in control when it comes to dogs. Cause when it was like the guy next door to the house I'm over, he had a Rottweiler, right? That he bought grown. Nigga. It was a year old or more when he got the motherfucker. He feeding. He was skinny as hell. He was just, you would see the dog, and he got another dog over there named Corey. He like 100 years old, and he got a bunch of cats. And he had a goat too. He had a goat gone now. I don't know if they roasted it, but the Rottweiler. Months go by, that motherfucker get big, right? Get his way back up and all that. I don't know if he was a rescue or what. That motherfucker was big, so I'm coming out the door. My co-worker in front of me, I'm right here, and the dog like, that motherfucker start coming at us. No, we standing outside, and the dog start coming at us. And but my co-worker was in front of me, and he was like, the dog start coming at us. I was about to leave to go home. And he was like, start running. I said, hey, take your ass home. But my coworker was already in the house, nigga. Like, he done got around me, went in the motherfucking house, and motherfucking in the door like this. I'm like, nigga, tell him, take your ass home. I made the dog go get on the porch and lay down. Get on the porch, go home. And he kept looking at me. Then he went up on the porch. I was like, lay down. And he laid down. I hurried up and got in the car. But then he kept doing it and shit. Did this shit to my coworker again a couple times by himself.
Man, I was over at my people. They had a barbecue cookout shit.
Somebody shot the dog because of this what you call it, terrorism that was going on in the neighborhood. Somebody shot the dog. Dog came home. Motherfucker came back across the street. My bad for stop you. The rest came back to him. Dog came back home. Dude had the dog in the basement. And then he tell me like, yeah, man, somebody shot my dog, man. And I was like, he done chased the trucker back to the Golden Donut. The man bringing the food. He done chased that motherfucker. The people at the gas station. Me to the car.
They was sick of that motherfucker.
The whole neighborhood was sick of that motherfucker, bro.
I was over my people. They had a barbecue. I don't know if it was a birthday. I don't know what the fuck it is. Shorty and Pooh. You know what I'm saying? So in the backyard, that's where the grill is at and all that shit right there. I swear to God, I had a beer in my hand for like an hour and 45 minutes and shit, not drinking or nothing.
That's how you know you am.
Because these motherfuckers got 3 Rottweilers, and it's a little tiny little puppy one. You know, and the puppy keep fucking with them and shit, and they keep doing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and he just keep I'm not gonna make no movement, not even this.
I don't fuck with other people.
Then I told you the story before. I think Adrian Jones stuff with his Rottweiler, and he sent it to obedience school.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Russian.
No, it was Swahili.
Yeah,
because it's stuff on that back to Africa shit. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted his dog to know commands in Swahili, but motherfucker, you don't know Swahili, you fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? So when it's done the work that they taught the dog. Listen, this how motherfucking a monster this motherfucker was. When I go to Stuff's house and shit, like if you went to Stuff's house right here, no matter where the fuck you went, cause you the odd motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, or the new motherfucker there, or the only motherfucker there that ain't supposed to be there, he follows you everywhere you go. You sit down, he's right there. Go to the bathroom, you come out the bathroom, he right there and shit. Like
that's what all good house dogs do. And Rottweilers, Persian Canarios, Pit Bulls. So a whole lot of dogs are watchdogs. They watch the house. They protect the family, and they watching your ass. Because if you ain't been over there,
talk to this dog and shit. Like while he just sitting there, you just like, I'm like, you still don't know who your real mom and dad is, motherfucker. And shit, like you just got pushed out. Somebody sold your funky ass to this fat motherfucker over here and shit, and he gonna have you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always let him know. It's Swahili, but nigga, like. I don't know if you speak it, but you on that back to Africa shit, like real tough.
What if
the dog attacked him?
That's what I'm about to say.
It attacked him and shit and fucked his leg up and shit. Yeah. So he's like, oh motherfucker, he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, German is Hulk. America is stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't find the Swahili word for quit, don't, stop, heal, none of that motherfucking shit. So he shoots this motherfucker in his leg. So I'm over his house and I gotta hear this story while his legs is bandaged up and then the dog's leg is bandaged up at the same. I say, you two are the dumbest motherfuckers.
ever.
And
Follow me
dog
now.
sitting there
I'm
with
about to
him
go
like
take a shit. Let me see if you how fast you get up these steps, motherfucker.
His dog like this sitting there next to him. And shit. That's funny.
I like little tiny dogs. Their shit is like so like this right here.
Nigga, I ain't gonna front. Angel shit logs. I don't know why. Her shit is always big ass logs. Tracy don't be. That's how I know the difference between
You a
that
lazy
shit.
nigga though. You pay other people to pick your dog shit up.
Well, I do it, but at the same time, like I told you, fuck with this arthritis sometimes to be, a little uncomfortable.
Oh, but that's therapy.
Yeah, I go to therapy.
Yeah, but when you go to therapy gotta happen outside. Like I used to be like weirded out by some people who had like a handicap or something, and they be like, I'll do it myself. And I'm like, bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to help you, you know what I'm saying? But no, when you doing therapy, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit outside so they teach you how to do regular shit.
Yeah, I go to therapy. I go to
Like
therapy.
when Mike, he go to therapy. When Mike drops something on the thing, when I say this is how he get that motherfucker up, he gotta stand like this. I don't help him.
Yeah.
I don't help him at all. Sometimes he'll fall back. I don't help him get up.
Yeah.
Because if I keep doing that, I'm handicapping you. You gotta learn how to do that's part of your therapy so you can do it by yourself and shit.
My shit, like, because of with the arthritis, because of the like being on that hill and shit like that, I be done fell out that motherfucker trying to get myself right now. Being on the even lane, playing like that, like the movement, if I gotta move fast, I'll fuck around and fall because of something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a hill.
Yeah.
But like, so I would have to, what I do is I approach it from this side, so it's like,
So make it like, shut up, I'll push your ass down.
nah, because once I get the moving, then it's like, once the wheels start turning, they
It's
turn.
like juggernaut.
Yeah.
You ain't stopping.
But once I start walking, it's cool. It's just be and then I got
But my ex-girl
try
had
to be in an angle like this and shit like that. Like, nah, just leave the lane open so they can drive to the
She
paint.
had 2 miniature pinchers, and they shit is only like this size and shit. And then my daughter got your shit ain't, but so I, you know, what I'm saying the doggy thing and shit. I put tissue in there, you know, what I'm saying. So when I pick it up, I don't feel the warmness. Because if I feel that warmness, it's gonna be picking up shit. Then I gotta pick up this throw up because I'm going Earl. It's just nasty as fuck and shit. So I can't have no big ass dog. I'm not picking up because I have to pick it up immediately.
I'm gonna give you a shout out. Listen,
I hate a motherfucker that lets your dog shit and you walk the fuck away, you bitch.
we just got rid of Eva. I'm gonna get this drink for Eva. Eva Diva, my dog. Eva Diva, we had to get rid of her.
Why? Who she attack? Who she bite?
Nobody. She just
Got old?
No, it's just trying to downsize and
Oh, so y'all any, meeny, miny, molder. What made you pick her out? Oh, I would be so.
me personally, I've been trying to get rid of her. I've been wanting to
Why
get rid
just
of her like 2 years
You
ago.
got 12
3
of
years
them. Why
ago.
just her?
I didn't want her no more.
Why? What was wrong with her?
I never wanted her
Why?
because I just didn't want her.
I mean, I'm just imagining if you're my dad and you're telling me I just didn't want you.
Well, I sell dogs. I
just
sell dogs too. So she was kept in the process as a female because Angel got older.
That would have made me want her.
I would have gave it to you.
Yeah, don't nobody want your funky. That would be her name. Don't nobody want your funky ass.
Eva Diva. That was, and she's
Don't nobody want. I would
girl.
have changed the name. Listen, I bought my ex-girlfriend her first miniature pincher, right? Mm-hmm. But the people we bought it from, I mean, this motherfucker, I got it in my Facebook and shit. He had a Doberman pincher that was an albino, a white Doberman pincher, and he had red eyes and shit. I'm like, oh man, I took
They got
pictures of it.
Doberman. Yeah, the big Dobermans are like
Yeah,
that.
but it was some miniature pinchers and shit, and I bought it for you know what I'm saying. And then a week later we came back over there because we knew the people and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl said, the dog's name is Duchess. But when we went back over there, the little girl said, Joy, Dad, I thought you said Joy ran away. That's so mean. That little girl got attached to that dog.
Yeah.
You just gave her. So that means that evil, whatever the fuck her name is, got attached to you.
No, I used to keep my distance from Eva because
Why?
I didn't want her. And it was Shauna's dog, and then Shauna stopped fucking with him. And like I said, but I sell dogs, so when sometimes you got to get rid of what's
You ever watch Murray when on Murray they be like, who the dad or whatever they be like, he don't even treat this baby like the rest of them. He don't hold him. He be like, hey, get your son.
I swear to God,
You are deadbeat dad. Why would you do this to her?
With her like that just because I didn't want to be attached to her. because I didn't. And
I didn't know where.
I didn't want her when
mine or
Shauna
not.
said, "Dad, can I keep her?" She's always trying to keep one from the fucking
And where you gonna be at with you?
litter, and I end up being the motherfucker to take care of. So I was like, no. She had her thing in her room at first. Now she don't even. Hi y'all. Hi. How y'all doing?
You got that one
And
dog
the
that you be
people.
having. You be like, hey, take a shit. Take
That's
a shit.
Tracy.
And then he'll come and he'll just sit and just squat until he can possibly take a shit or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
That's Tracy.
the fuck you had that much power over you? He don't nigga tell you to take a shit and you take a shit? No.
Because when
In
I
the
say
house.
no, I'm keeping him from going out of the boundaries.
But that dog don't know he will fuck your ass up. He got the power. He got the
Power.
power.
Fault. I done slapped that motherfucker, punched him in the face. You ain't, if you a dog owner, if you own any kind of real pit bulls, not these
They're
bullies
pack
and
animals.
shit.
So you already dominate. You already
Yeah.
showed I'm the
Yeah,
leader.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
he don't have the balls enough. But one day, like
He'll try.
Stuff-
When I'm kicking his ass. If
I
I
think that's
kick
why
his ass.
Stuffed Dog, his Rottweiler attacked him. Then hold on, you went too far, bitch. I could have beat your ass like when I was like 8 months, but I held back because you fed me and
But
shit.
because if he was over like 2-3 years old when he attacked him or something like that, man, he'd fuck around and it'd been bad. If he fucked his
And
leg
you know,
up,
pit bulls, like whatever the fuck you teach them, you cannot unteach them.
Right.
So if you got a family pit bull, if I kidnap your pit bull and try to put him as a fight dog, he won't. So you're gonna have to throw him off on the side of the road. But if I teach your dog to be a killer,
Right.
and then the dog pound catching, you know what I'm saying? I can't unteach him
Nah.
to be a dog.
But I don't know, Caesar's ass be trying that shit.
Because I was watching that shit and they got like a long stick with a hand on it, and you give them their food.
We still into our talk.
And then you give them the food. If that pit bull or Rottweiler, because they do the same thing. If they attack that hand, we can't give you to no
That's
kid.
true. Toast to evil. And
No, we're not. We're gonna toast to giving
this
away
is a
my
toast about
child.
how unhappy I am. I want to send
No.
good spirits.
It's Murray show and shit. I just see that as a real person. Cause dogs be like that, you know. It's like family and shit. If you ain't got one, I know black people be like, "You went back in there to save the motherfucking dog." That's like your peoples and shit. You're not gonna be like, "Well, we made it."
Well, I guess I did a look,
You hear that?
I did a you know, a motherfucker like, well, shit, that's your kid. I'll take care of mine. You take care of you. Like I'm a fucked up stepdad.
No, the whole thing, the
I'm
whole
the dad.
storyline says fucked up. I had you.
I do, and I do ridicule people like they don't even care about the
I had
dog,
you,
but
and I kept my distance because I knew I ain't
I
fucking with
didn't
your
want her from
ass.
jump though. I didn't want her, and I was trying to let it be known.
Not want that motherfucker over there. What I do? Nothing. I would have took that one. I would have took some
I
five.
should have talked to you
I would
first.
roll my whole hand
I
up.
usually find
And toilet paper.
places for him to go though. I also
I
do
would have
that
picked
for
that
people.
dog shit up and it's this big for him.
I also do that for people
her.
too. I help them find places for their dog without having to go through the pound and rest.
I would name it Rawway didn't want you, remember? That's the name. Rawway didn't want you, remember? When I go to the vet and they sit up there, when they put the chip on you and shit, I thought the chip was like you could trace it. No, that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying?
If you shit is like that though.
If you put your dog chip and all that right here, if I steal your dog and I try to take it to the vet, the chip will read, "You're not the owner, motherfucker."
Right.
And I'm about to notify the real owner. We're gonna be real calm until
I
the
thought it
police
was
get here.
because the people I seen on the news just found their cat or dog from 3 years ago, and
Yeah, that's what I would let a ban. I would let that cat burn in the fire. I would.
I definitely let a cat die.
Yeah.
No.
My daughter had a kitten that she seen on the windowsill of our crib and shit, and it was like, and it was raining. And she felt bad for it. She snuck it in the house until she got the balls to say, I said, you know that's a girl cat. It don't belong outside at all, ever.
The same dude I was speaking about with the Rottweiler.
She named it.
He has like 24 cats at his house, and they just keep
They
procreating.
house stink.
They don't be in the house, but I see a few of them. He keep a window open, and they be jumping from the porch into the window, climbing
Nasty
into
house,
the window.
motherfucker. He ain't got that many litter boxes and shit. My daughter named this kitten Meow Meow, right?
Meow.
So she let this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? And she said, Daddy, help me clean it. I said, what's the motherfucker's name again? She said, Meow Meow. I caught myself. You a grown ass meow. Meow Meow! I wish the fuck I would. You be looking for this motherfucker. I told you not to let this motherfucker out.
Yo, where are you?
You do that enough, a cat won't go. When it's just adult, it'll just sit on the windowsill and look out on the front door. It will not leave that fucking porch.
Cats long as they know this is where they eat at, they'll go and come back. They'll
Boy,
go to explore.
girls, you get pregnant so fucking fast, and this motherfucker in my closet and grabbed some towels from the dirty clothes and drug it in my fucking closet. That's where this motherfucker had his kittens at.
That's what I'm saying, dudes, dog. That cat down there, them cats, they just creating. It was a kitten, white kitten down there last couple months at the beginning of summer.
Am I evil for kicking every goddamn thing with 4 legs out my house?
No.
Dad,
Cat?
no!
Oh.
Dad, father! Oh, I did with evil. I did that with some kittens and a cat. Well, I don't know what you named that dog.
Eva.
Eva. I got rid of. It had like 5 kittens. One of them passed away, and you just left that in my bedroom. This stiff ass motherfucking kitten and shit. You know, it's real little and shit. You fucking bastard! Why would you do that shit,
Dude, the cat, it was a white cat in the beginning, a kitten in the beginning of the summer. It's another white kitten out there, motherfucker. It's another little black kitten. It's like that motherfucker. I don't know how many cats they have.
Time we lived
but
out there.
they motivate from back and forth. Dude's house right here, God, the nigga.
That cat got pregnant 4 times.
He pull up, bro. And he got an old ass dog named Corey sit there. Corey's either sit at the edge of the porch or he sit in the middle of the yard, and then like the eldest cat sit by him, right? Then all the kittens, nigga, when his truck pull up, nigga, all the cats come around like Pet Cemetery, nigga. They be like,
oh, you feed them, they come back immediately.
nah, it's his cat. They from his
But
house.
you know how that happens though. Like when you talking about the dude with the 14 cats, because you let your bitch cats go out there and get pregnant by everything, come home, they had kittens and they grow up so fucking fast and shit, and you never got rid of them.
But then the nigga,
I told Makai, I said, that's why daddy kicked them motherfuckers out.
he go, if
That's
you walk
the
to the
fourth
corner
time.
store, they follow him like this.
I tried to leash one of them cats and shit. Them motherfucker eat wingding, bones, everything. I did not know that. I'm eating wingding, and that's when that cat was, when she first got out the windowsill and she said, oh, daddy, you know, it was all white and had little brown little patches. It was like a cute little cat. So I'm like, nigga, you know, so I threw my like chicken bones like on a paper plate, and I had it right, you heard crunching. They was eating chicken bones like it was like a dog or some shit. I said, I did not know.
Cats do the same shit.
Like I had no idea. It kept wanting to take a shit in the bathtub, and that was it. I could like, bitch, right here. This is where the fuck you shit at and shit. I had a whole bunch of them motherfuckers. I bet I smell shit. That's your rule. You better get that motherfucking, cause they hide their shit in the litter box.
Yeah. Look, we're gonna take a minute and before we get back into it. The Raw Way Show podcast is being brought to you by.
I got a taste for some greens. I want something different. I mean, some chicken from Morpheus Kitchen with ain't no ingredients missing. Listen, I want a brisket. I like my cornbread this thick. Pick up the phone, come get this. They got the biggest sandwiches. Ha ha! Thank you, Lord Jesus. Is that macaroni and cheese up? Is that macaroni and cheese up? Is that macaroni and cheese up? Yeah.
Famous Kitchen. Holler at us. We got you. 614-556-2174. Yeah.
I'm on it, I'm on the street.
Boy beats.
I'm on it.
Man, I told y'all niggas y'all ain't ready, man. We can't be stopped.
On the strip.
Slow down,